and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. I'm so glad to be here today again to share the word with you. My name is Kathleen, also known as WinningKate. Thank you for checking on my video. Thank you for clicking on this channel to see what she has to say. Of course, thank you for stopping by. So today I want to quickly encourage someone out there. I want to encourage someone to let go of the past and let the past remain in the past. Yes, whatever it is that happened in your past, let it remain. Let it remain in your past. Whatever you went through, anything that you went through, maybe that weigh you down, or whenever you remember it just weighs you down, it is time to let go of it, because what that is doing to you is it is destructing your present and it is blurring your future. Whatever you remember that puts a weight on your mind, on your spirit, on your soul, whatever it is that you remember and then you become sad and depressed, whatever it is that you remember and then everything around you changes and you just want to cry or you want to scream or you just feel like hurting somebody, now it is time to let go of it, because what that is doing to you is it is disrupting your present and it is not allowing you to see what plan God has for you. Isaiah chapter 48 verse 18 says, remember not the former thing, because I will do a new thing. God says He wants to do a new thing. He says He will do a new thing. And trust me, He's faithful to His word. He said you should forget the former thing. God says forget the former thing, forget the things of the past, because He is going to do a new thing. If you keep holding on to the past will disrupt your present, like I said, and it will prevent you from planning. It will blur your vision. Seeing the future becomes difficult. And of course, when you hold on to the past, depression becomes a thing. Depression becomes a thing in your life, consciously or unconsciously. Another thing is when you hold on to the past, you become ungrateful. You are ungrateful to people or for people, and of course you are ungrateful to God. You see no reason why you should thank God. You see no reason why you should appreciate the people around you. You see no reason why you should appreciate anybody for anything. You appreciate God for anything, because you keep holding on to the hurt of the past. You keep holding on to that heavy load that is weighing you down. And today God is saying to you, come unto me, all of you that are heavy laden. He said, I will give you rest. He says He will give you rest. He wants to take that burden away and give you His yoke that is easy and light. He wants to give you peace roundabout, and it's up to you to accept that. When you hold on to the past, you are so ungrateful, like I said. You are full of regrets. You become so rigid. You find it difficult to hold on to relationships, especially if you went through a very terrible breakup. And even between spouses, maybe your spouse had hurt you before, and of course you have not fully forgiven him or her. Then you keep holding on to that hurt, and sometimes you keep reminding your spouse, you've done this before, you did this to me, this blah 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 blah, and of course it just keep causing trouble for you. So today I want to say to you, dear brother, dear sister, to let go of the past. Let the past be in the past. Let the past remain in the past. I'm sure somebody is saying, but I really want to let go, but how do I do that? I really want to forget about my past, but how do I do that? The number one thing is to surrender to God and let Him take it for you. Yes, the number one thing is to surrender to God and let God take over from you. When you surrender to God, He gives you His peace. He takes away your load, your heavy burden, and of course He gives you His peace. He gives you His yoke that is very, very light, and of course He gives you joy. So it is time to totally surrender. And of course you need to forgive. Forgive yourself and forgive whoever has offended you, because if you do not forgive, you will keep slowing yourself down. That is the simple truth. You will keep slowing yourself down if you do not forgive. So forgive and let go of whatever it is that happened in the past and totally surrender to God. And of course, you need to draw closer to God in worship. You draw closer to God in worship. You need to build this relationship with God such that all you think about is God, His word, His ways, a style, and you are not thinking about whatever anybody has done to you or whatever anything that has happened in the past. You need to draw closer to God in worship and hand over the worries of your life to Him. And of course, you need to keep your joy intact. Yes, don't let anything whatsoever weigh you down. Keep your joy intact. Standing by the word, standing with the Lord in worship. Let your joy be intact. Don't let anything steal your joy. Let the past be in the past. When you leave the past in the past, you are able to appreciate the present, and of course, you are able to plan ahead. And of course, you need to start trusting God to help you. You need to start trusting God to help you. God says He will help you. You just need to trust Him. If He says He will definitely help you. So He says, come to me, I will help you. So let Him help you. There are things that we cannot handle on our own. There are, in fact, a lot of things that we cannot do by ourselves. And one of them is just forgetting and forgiving the past. So at this point, we need God. You need God. I need God. So you need God to help you, and He will help you. So dear beloved, it is time for you to forget about the past. Appreciate the present and plan for your future. God is said to do a new thing. Forget about the former things. Forget about whatever it is that happened in the past, and focus on what God is doing now and what God is said to do, and be thankful. Be grateful to God, because He will do a new thing for you, and He will make it happen now. So trust God. Another thing is, take your eyes off people. Yeah, take your eyes off people. One of the ways we miss it is believing that somebody is the one who is going to help me. Somebody is my source of help. Without him, without her, I cannot do anything. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Nobody has the power to help you if the Lord has not given it to them. So take your eyes off people. Let God help you. Trust God. Trust God for direction. Trust God for whatever it is you need. Because if you keep focusing on people, you won't stop getting hurt. That is it. If you keep focusing on people, you won't stop getting hurt. If you keep trusting people, I'm not saying do not trust, but then don't so much lean on people that you forget about God. Lean on God. Trust God. Let God align you with the right people for your life. Because if you keep leaning on people and you are pushing God to the background, you will not stop getting hurt. Because human being is bound to hurt. Even it's not as if they really want to do it. Even if they did not plan to hurt you, they will surely hurt you. So please focus on God. Trust God to help you, and He will help you. What am I saying today? Totally surrender your past to God. Surrender yourself to God. Surrender your life to God. And of course, trust God to help you, and He will help you. Draw closer to God in worship. Always worship Him. Forget about the former things. Worship Him for the things that He is doing right now and for the things that He is said to do. And be grateful for the good things that He has done for you in the past. Don't ever forget that. And of course, take your eyes off people and stay focused on God. When you do this, trust me, your past will leave you alone, and you will leave your past alone, and you will start living a better life. And don't forget to always study the word. It is very, very important. Study the word and pray always. The Lord will help you. Once again, let go of the past. It's a former thing. God says forget it and focus on what He is doing and what He said to do, and the Lord will help you. Thank you so much for being part of today's video. I'm sure you have been able to pick one or two things for yourself. Do well to share with your loved ones, with your friends. Do well to tell people about this channel, and of course, invite people to subscribe, to view, to write their comments, and don't hesitate to leave your own comments. Thank you so much for joining me once again. God bless you. See you in the next one.